Boy. Oh boy. Hello everyone! Welcome. This isn't Toho, or Osu, or what I normally play. No, this is Hell. This is actually Hell. Or it might be. It might be, depending on how well my plans go. Welcome to Lobotomy Corporation. I have played this, like, a few times in the past, but, like, not really much. It's something I don't play on stream, is all I'm really saying, for the most part. But, I wanted to do this, because I don't know, why the fuck not, dude? I'm close to the end of the game, at least, to a degree, I think. Or at least... so, a part that would be... that probably is gonna be pretty dang rough. Again, assuming things don't go to plan. The mission where I have to complete midnight. Ah, boy. It is probably the only time I'm ever gonna have to make it to and complete a midnight ordeal for the sake of this mission. Because every other... Because no matter how high the energy goes, as long as things are under control, things are under control. I'm already able to handle and suppress, Alps for the most part. I don't have Apocalypse Bird. I don't have Plague Doctor, aka White Knight. I don't have any problematic anomalies other than, I guess, Mountain of Smiling Bodies. But dude's easy enough if I preemptively strike him, or just simply make sure he never escapes in the first place. I can handle this stuff. I can handle Melting Love. It's day 30... Day 36. So... what, 1 or 2 more days until I can suppress Tifereth. But I want to go further. I want to be able to suppress everyone in the second layer. Just a quick 1, 2, 3 quick days of core suppression. Sure, it might get in the way of dealing with anomalies on Absoluth, depending on if I pull new anomalies, of which I would attempt to not. As you can see, the first pull I got was a really, really easy one, lady facing the wall. So, that's gonna be that's not gonna be a problem. But the problem right now, at least when it comes to, I've completed every single mission except for Gebra's, 4th mission, which is, of course, a midnight ordeal. There's only 3 midnight ordeals, and only really, regardless, they're gonna be pretty dang tough. Definitely don't want purple. That's a death sentence. I tried reading up on the wiki. That it seems too confusing. Too confusing to try to handle. Green midnight? I know how to deal with it. It's just it's got a massive health pool, and I'm not sure I want to try dealing with it. I do believe my dream team is all well, Gold Rush is very short, but other than that, it's medium. We could probably just give, not Magic Bullet. At least medium range is required to go deal with, I guess I would just leave him out of the fight. If that situation is the case. Because as long as the laser doesn't hit, it's fine. And that's what I would bank on. It's just, kiting, using the elevators to kite the laser, and then send in my, my employees with at least medium range to be able to... Or it would probably get too confusing to try to remember who has medium range, because I don't think it shows in the, outside of this menu. So when you're actually in the damn game, it's not gonna show. So that wouldn't be good. I'd probably just send in my main ones aside from, you know, these four, and probably everyone aside from Noah down here, I guess. Yeah. Send them in to go deal with Green. Thing is, it's got 22,000 HP. Of which, when I completed the mission to destroy 3 different elves on the whatever, I'm just gonna say L. Fuck you. These 3 to be specific, because I have no others. One of them included, Nothing There, which is Melting Love, and Melting Love was easy. I just had to send in a sacrifice to go... I could have waited for a meltdown to be on her, to release her, just not work with her. But what I did was I just sent in a sacrifice, and then I killed that sacrifice. Because I killed them after they got the, you know, the heart. That would, you know, mark them when you don't do repression work. I killed them, released, and, you know, sent all of my big boys onto them. And, you know, when it came to smiling bodies, I just simply let the one that works on them to just work on them enough times until they were able to go in while injured, while not at full health, and I don't know, maybe even SP counts, I'm not too sure. Speaking of that, I don't think it's too necessary, but max out that prudence. And, you know, once escaped, I intentionally backed them out of the room. I intentionally backed them out to make way for everyone else to assault Mountain of Smiling Bodies, as well as making extra sure that no clerks were, you know, were in the way. Because if they ended up dying, well, the whole plan could end up falling apart, as it would gain even more health. It's only got 500 health to start, but it does end up gaining more, if it comes across corpses, I'm pretty sure, is how it works. But yeah, but Nothing There was by far the hardest, simply due to the fact that its resistance is so high, and you only have 30 seconds to deal with it. Only 30 seconds. Because... after 30 seconds, it turns into a different form, which is even more resistant, and then after that, it's just, it's just over. It took my entire facility, essentially, to come in and bum rush the thing to take it down. That was pretty rough. That was pretty rough. Hold on. Sorry, some people are just... I'm not gonna bother. Some people. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, so... Nothing there. I wasn't going to wait to try to, you know... I wasn't about to just wait until I ended up getting another elf. Especially since I knew... One of the only ones that I knew would have ended up being, I believe White Knight ends up being an elf. Can't really remember, to be completely honest, because I've only worked on it once and then never again. Or at least, well, Plague Doctor avoided it like the plague. And then Silent Orchestra, which I'm not confident at all in suppressing due to just how it works. The fact that it's only vulnerable to one type of damage is annoying. So I took my chances, and my plans worked when it came to suppressing nothing there. It was tough, though. I even tried for a little bit, for like one time, getting the help of their Freischütz to try to shoot it, do a little bit of extra damage. Bad idea! Because I didn't realize that the angle... You know, I should have read, I should have paid attention. Bolt... Wait, Seventh bullet will fire where he's... Okay, but I thought it would have just fired directly from the cell, and then... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't him! Even the first time that I did it, it wasn't their fault! It probably did fire directly from, or was about to fire directly from their containment unit and down onto nothing there, which probably would have just barely avoided my employees. However, I did not, at the time, know that Magic Bullet works the same way as, the One Anomalies bullet. It doesn't say it does. Where the heck even is the, oh, yeah, probably. All that this says is, you know, a buff to attack power when weapon from the same anomaly is equipped. It doesn't... Well, I mean, weapons bullet travels across the corridor or along... I mean... Okay, you know, the description actually is important for once and not just the orange text. Well, you know, I probably should have read that, but why would I read these fucking descriptions when, for the most part, it's not actually important? Yeah, I didn't realize that Magic Bullet was like... They were like, why is everyone dying? And I reset, I didn't request a bullet, and people still died. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? And then I look it up, and it's like, ah, well, shit. Well, shit. So, no one's using Magic Bullet ever again. Because that's just too much of a pain to think about. Too much of a pain. But, yeah, that was all that. But now we've got Midnight Ordeal. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I've already tried this a few times. Most of the times I would end up fucking up before actually making it to midnight. Oh, you know, the second time, I made it to there twice. I believe. Yeah, I made it there twice, I believe. Either that or it was only one time with the worm. Either way, one of the times I felt the need. Yeah, when things were not looking good because I was handling things poorly and was kind of just getting agitated. I sent in White Rabbit. Bad idea. Everyone in the welfare team went insane and got killed. But then on top of that, for some fucking reason, nothing there escaped. For some fucking reason, fucking King of Greed escaped. For some fucking reason, fucking this proc causing someone to get infatuated. Fucking okay, well, it makes sense as to why these two escaped, because people were dying. Yeah, but like, what the fuck was going on? That shouldn't be happening. And then one of the times, I don't know if that was a glitch or something, one of the times I didn't even make it to dusk, of which I keep getting the fucking clowns, which in my opinion is probably the worst of the dusks, because the roly-poliness is really fucking annoying, and I'm too impatient to wait for them to stop, especially when they almost immediately start rolling again. I don't think they start rolling again for nearly as long, but they still start rolling, and it's really fucking annoying, and I hate it. Yeah. We're just gonna start turning everyone to Fortitude 4 for now, because... So, I don't know... Like, ideally, I don't get the clowns, but if I do get the clowns, I might try to play it a bit more patiently for dusk. But when it comes to midnight, I am banking on the worms, even though last time the worms went really badly. But that was because I was just being a little bit of an idiot. For one, making everyone's Fortitude 4, I believe, should allow them to withstand a close contact chomp from, Perfect Food. Or, well, no, Food Chain. Food Chain, yes. That being the one that spawns from, Eternal Meal, the big boy that I want to actually focus on. So this should help. This should help. I fucking hope it helps. I'm gonna make sure, because this is what we've been saving all our love points for. Not too long ago, at least before trying to do Gebera's third mission, dealing with all the Alephs, for the most part, my employees weren't very specialized. Really, only like one or two actually had stats that weren't just like because of certain anomalies that just you can send in and make them, you know, it's kind of relatively easy to get them to stat buff. You know, at least when from what I can tell, at least what it seems, keys are very good for stat boosting as long as, you know, an employee can handle them. You just like 1 or 2 days to get from level 3 to 5. Pretty damn good. At least, especially when it came to insight with this fucker. And temperance with these two. Like, that did also help save some stats, simply due to the fact, like, save some points simply due to the fact that sometimes I'd only need to upgrade one stat a little bit instead of 2, or whatever. Very not costly. Okay, well, that didn't seem to fucking help. Okay, well, you're just gonna stay, you know what? You're just gonna stay behind. Fuck you. Because she keeps working on fucking... Because of goddamn this. Keeping the health, like, below actual Fortitude 3, and it's messing up the scaling, I guess. Alright, yeah, so you, Archer, you're not gonna get in on this action. I'm not wasting any more points on you. All of them here are all good on Fortitude. Because when it comes to any of these ordeals, even if I get green, Well, if I get green, this fortitude is not going to be of any use, because the employees will just die immediately, almost certainly. I kind of also don't want to accidentally... I don't think any of them are dependent on a certain level of fortitude, question mark. I know I can't increase this person's justice, temperance, because, I have them work on Meat Lantern. I'm pretty sure I can at least increase their fortitude. That should be fine. Don't believe any of them require... I mean, of course, you, I believe, yeah, benefit more of a chance from lower instinct work, from lower fortitude. However, that's in effect, that doesn't matter at this level. You know, all of them being, you know, level 3, having, you know, temperance 3, and then the increased work success chance is, you know, pretty jazzy, and never ends up getting a bad for the most part. Only like once, you know, every so once in a while, but even then, that's not a problem. But yes, if I get green, well then I already have a general idea for that. I haven't tried it out, so let's hope I don't fail if I get it. However, if I get amber, well then, we are going to need a lot of red damage. Let's just make sure I am abusing every single ounce of red damage. I am not abusing every single ounce of red damage. Let us change that. But by whom? Because other than pale damage, of which I only have one attacker with pale damage, Eternal Meal resists slightly endures white and black damage and just takes normal red damage. So that is what we want. So I guess instead of engulfing green, yeah, sure, you two. And for this, well, if it's green, everyone needs to be, you know, on the top layer. If it's, if it's, the game plan, if ends up, okay, well. Do I actually, yes I do. Anyone that is not using... If there's red damage to be used, then there's red damage to be abused. Simply due to the fact that it's just gonna deal more damage against Eternal Meal. The only problem is... Well, no, not Eternal Meal. Because they won't be attacking Eternal Meal. Their main... The lower level ones, their whole thing is simply to just, need 4 more, okay. 4 more melee boys to get rid of with, well, I mean, it still might just be overall more damage, like this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Never mind. Just whomever I removed it from, wherever the hell you are. Because while I don't exactly need to deal with food chain, it would be quite useful to do so, to keep them in check, so that there's less of a chance of a hallway being blocked off where my elites would need to go to. Okay. You know, I probably could have made sure everyone's justice was level 5 on my elite team. Whatever. Starting off, perfectly normal day. Send everyone to where they normally going, at least down here. And then... I've already done this process a good few times whilst trying to make this work. And just one way or another messing up and getting bad RNG. Oh yeah, like the one time where a meltdown happened, and I could have sworn that I had all of them handled, but apparently nothing there had a counter going down. So, dude escaped. That was absolutely very fun. Didn't cause me to stop making attempts or anything. Also need to make sure I execute all of my employees so that by the time dusk rolls around, there aren't any clerks, because I'd rather not deal with pile of smiling bodies, amount of smiling bodies. I'd rather not deal with them. And then just queue up everyone else. Doesn't really matter who for the most part, except for a set few. All I need to do for now is, at least for the first one, for this first meltdown, I can easily, if I want to, send out someone down below. I'm pretty sure that if I do this, basically everyone up here except for Nameless Fetus and Queen Bee, because I'd rather not accidentally mess that up, as well as these two. That should immediately trigger... That should easily be enough. And if I were to do just, Or actually, no. I think I also... Then send you over there. Yeah. So basically just do that, except for the future minus one of them. You know, usually Scorched Girl ends up going down a tick because these guys are incompetent as all hell, and then it's just up to, that's why I've got, you know, down there. If I can still work on Scorched Girl, then I will do that and not Fairy Festival. You, and... I'll just speed things up throughout. We're done. Simple enough. All of the dawns. Simple enough. And I very much am happy with the, I'm very happy that, all of my object anomalies down here are super easy and super free. Because we've got you, both of which I just send someone in and then send them immediately out. Notes from Craze Researcher, which I also have today's Shy Look to complement that. Just send them into today's Shy Look as long as they're in phase either 1, 2, 3, then immediately send them back not too long after, you know, with a few seconds of buffer just to be extra safe. And, you know, we repeat this process a few times. For the most part, doesn't really matter what I'm sending, you know, just as long as I send someone. I do still keep stat buffing in mind a little bit when it comes to the very few that can be stat buffed by some of these. Oh, someone fucked up with you. Well, that's fine. I can still do it one more time. Don't fuck up again, Delaney. Absolutely lovely. Since I still have Scorched Girl to work on. Fairy Festival. And then at least once that work is done, then I can send someone over. Oh wait, no. No point, because the moment they get back. Or wait, alright. Alright. I always forget about these two. Oh yeah, you'll just trigger those. Well, I can just start Dawn early. No real point in not, as it is extremely inconsequential, except... Oh, wait. I didn't even use my bullets, all my bullets last time. I should change that before jumping into this. Not like it's exactly a problem, actually. I'm gonna focus on you guys last, so I have more bullets. Pretty sure regardless I'll have enough bullets even if I don't double up, but I would prefer, I do like to sometimes just double them up. You know, if they're crossing paths like this, you know, very nice, very cool, I get to kill 2 for 1. But yes, a strategy for this is to just, slight whoopsie-daisy, not a problem. Plenty of bullets to hunt them all down. Just, you know, prep everyone to go nice and easily deal with perfect food, while I also make sure to hunt down some employees. Just in general, since I have Mountain of Smiling Bodies and, whatever the hell your name is, Clouded Monk, always just a good idea to when ordeals spawn to kill any clerks in the general vicinity of the anomalies. So that, because, you know, this guy, they're already going to die regardless, so it would be not beneficial to let them die by the hands of the anomaly, and instead die by the hands of me, their benevolent manager. Because at least then, they don't put other people's lives at risk. We'll actually, you know, keep you back. You've only got a red right. So why do you only have a... Oh, right, because you're not going to be sent into the fight. You are completely useless, thanks to the gift of Yin. I do believe... There we go. That is everyone being sent on over. Oh, dear God, why in the fresh hell is this? Oh, we had that much. Damn. Ah. Gotta love the perfect food, how everyone only goes for 1 and then they go for absolutely none. Even though there are very clearly... Okay, well, not in this regard. Oh. Yeah. And there we go, that is the problem. Nice and promptly dealt with. Problem, nice and promptly. Where are the last ones? Oh, maybe they burrowed. Oh, wait, no, they're down here. Simple enough, it's just that they are really not doing a good job at attacking. Make sure everyone else is handling things fine. Oh, okay. Burrowed away. That is fine, because now more competent employees can handle the situation. I'll say the perfect food, while almost always easy except for early game, where they are annoyingly threatening, you know, not really much of a problem in the slightest. Just annoying because of their movement. Yeah, that's what I was getting at. They're just really annoying. Wait, is that? Make sure that's the right part, and make sure I use the last of my bullets to hunt down some employees. Yes, very nice. Good old rinse and repeat the same damn thing until I make it to the point in the day that I need to make it to. And hope that when dusk rolls around that it is not the clowns, because they are the worst. Not even the actual challenge, they're just the worst. at least wait for those two to get that done. So hopefully, even though if it is the clowns, the idea there, I think, is just let them roll over whoever the hell they want to roll over. Okay, make sure we deal with nothing there. You know, I can deal with anyone else escaping, but nothing there is a death sentence, as if I'm not already ready to strike. King of Greed, I believe Instinct is slightly better. You in... It's 3... 4... Who's down there? 5, and we'll have you work on today's shy look. And the red shoes. And I say, you know, we'll just have them immediately work on today's shy look, simply due to the fact that if it gets pulled again, I don't exactly know how that works. And it's just like, I'd rather make sure that they don't go insane, because I try to return it. Okay, come on, get over there. Get over there before he switches again, please and thank you. Okay, that is just fine. Thank you very much, today's giant look. That also means that, we need to send you there. You. Endless fetus, you'll never be worked on a single time in the entirety of forever if I were able to have things my way. But with the way this game works, chances are that will not always be the case. Scorch Girl. Someone's already working on one sin, so that means that I can just send someone. And it's really not too necessary to just not immediately trigger one of these, but I do it anyways, because I do have a few employees that I send on down here, and it's just, you know, I guess, you know. Oh, right. Don't be a stupid. Kill the idiots. You can always check progress via the numbers at the top of the departments. Once it's X'd out, no longer need to check there. Very nice, very useful. Also remove certain buffs, but I mean, I don't need those buffs to end up making it to midnight. Now, the buffs helping with surviving midnight, that may or may not end up being... That who knows, could be a little beneficial. But what's more beneficial is making sure that no clerks are around to get killed. And therefore having an even bigger situation on my hand. So, just, you know, kill them off. I know I said I'd leave these guys for last, but while I'm here, kill them off. Oh, nice. All of them. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Strategical murder. It's like, normally I only do it when there's an ordeal. You know, if they're in the room with the ordeal. But of course, in this situation, I cannot afford to do that. I can afford such a thing. Okay, all of that has been very nice, very dealt with. That also means I'll just wait for this to tick all the way down, just so to make sure, extra sure that it's 30 seconds. I don't have a timer right now, and I don't want a timer, because I'll be pausing at times, perhaps. And just send you. 7 of them. 7 of them, okay? Count. Even though there's usually clear indicators, it still helps to make sure Indigo Noon, that's just absolutely lovely. Not a problem, except they... Okay, well, no. Red Noon is actually more of a problem. Crimson Noon is surprisingly enough more of a problem than Indigo Noon, in my opinion, just because of how much... Well, now that everyone's at Temperance 4, probably not. I mean, not Temperance, Fortitude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Send you there. Immediately send you back in. Yes, very nice. And then, okay, go over to today's shy look, please and thank you. I will still edge them. It doesn't. Oh, doesn't seem like that will be an issue. The moment they go in, they're locked in. So just, you know, buffer a little bit, make sure they actually end up getting there, so they don't go in while they're shifting. Because that could be a problem, depending on RNG, and I might end up with a dead employee. Oh no, a dead expendable employee. How horrible. But at the same time, I actually can properly use them today. Plus, they have gear. Normally, at least up until this point, for the most part, I haven't been equipping my employees with any sort of ego gear. Except for the ones that I knew needed them. Because I'd rather not lose it. And wow, what do you know? People have actually been doing a good job with Scourge Girl today. How absolutely lovely. And normally, they just fuck up right away, and the counter goes down with a normal probability. So not only do they have to get unlucky and get normal, but they have to get even more unlucky and have the counter go down. And that just so happens to keep happening. I love RNG. And it just so happens that for the most part, this day that I am attempting is decently RNG. Because there is a 1 in 3 chance that I will end up getting purple for midnight, and at that rate, I feel like I mean, I might not reset, but I feel like I should probably reset at that point. Because of the simple fact that, I have no game plan for that. Absolutely none. Oh, sure to take you two out. Absolutely no plan whatsoever. And again, upon trying to read the wiki, it seemed way too damn confusing. Figuring out, like, all the attacks. Something pillars, something, you know, color-coded based on their, based on, you know, the damage that they're resistant to, and, you know, attacking portals increases the frequency of them doing certain attacks. And, you know, it just doesn't sound very fun. Especially considering they can attack literally everywhere in the facility. That is another reason why I want, Amber. Because, of course, potentially getting, food chain spawned in, like, directly in front of my employees attacking, causing them to get attacked, that is not really that nice. I can and will put up shields against... Oh, I have no more. Okay. I can and will put up shields when it comes to the employees that are actually going in, my elites. But aside from that, you know, none of them will have proper protection. However, one thing about Eternal Meal is they only spring up in the main rooms. So that's pretty good, makes them more predictable. And food chain only goes through like these little corridors and occasionally, you know, the main rooms and whatnot, or at least they spawn in the main rooms, you know. These kind of like little rooms, but never the elevators. Never the elevators. And neither do the the little guys, the perfect meal. Which, not like perfect meal is a problem, for the most part, However, it'll be most beneficial to just be able to hide the majority of my employees in these elevator rooms. I'm not going to be utilizing the center layer. I'm only going to be focusing on the top layer. If all clerks are dead, them roaming around in the bottom layers is not going to be an issue whatsoever. Which is part of, you know, part of the plan. So that I can have my main focus being on these 4 rooms. Ideally just these 3. My main guys will hang out, you know, in probably one of these 2 elevators so they can immediately attack here, and they are not far from these 2 rooms. And then everyone else will hang out. I'm thinking I'll split them up amongst... Yes! Amongst these 3 elevators, so that, for the most part, depending on where food chain is coming from, when they spawn in these rooms, they can take them out that way from behind. Because as long as you're behind food chain, there's no risk of dying. Oh right, I have to deal with you guys. There's absolutely no risk. I'm pretty sure. Sweeper over here. That's perfectly fine. Where's the 3rd group? Or what? 4th group? 4 groups, yes. Perfectly fine, though you do need to back the hell out. No, not them. Actually, yeah, no. They can handle this just fine. They should be able to. Of course, I will be, you know, making sure to keep everything in check, but then, yeah. All of them can come on down. And heck, you know, even upper central command can come on in. Get in on the action. And, oh yeah. Why not also send in disciplinary team, be extra sure that they get absolutely eviscerated. Now up here, oh, there's... Okay, so that's the same group that came from that. So instead... Pretty sure that would reallocate to them. To that one, but I'll make sure they instantly attack here, and then I just, training team attack this one, and, you know, we'll send safety team as well to assist this way. And then extraction team, well, extraction team gets to sit on their asses and do nothing, because they're only a group of 3, they're at the lowest level, with not many spaces to roam around and do anything, and so they won't do anything. Okay, for some reason, they are still getting involved, and I told them not to. Or was that the... Okay, that might have been someone else, but at the same time, no, leave, you stupid idiot. Okay, that's being handled. Okay, you know what would be easier for the time being? Oh. Who the fuck's panicking? Oh, well, shit. Oh. That's not a problem. They're right here, but at the same time, I'm not too... Well, if they die, they die. That would not be ideal, but... And, yeah. So that happened. Not much I could have done to avoid that, because, Mr. Big Hammer boy right there. Not ideal, but not a problem. Oh my fucking god. Ain't that just absolutely lovely? The moment I... That's why I normally pause when looking at these... When looking at the stats of everyone. I would have realized that. Safety team, what are you doing? Go back and help. I want to speed things up a little bit if possible, because this can take so fucking long. Might as well scout. Okay, so wait, where is the situation still happening? Down there. That would be dealt with no problem, and just you. And you. Situation does, however, seem in control aside from you. Get out of there. I said to leave! Oh, okay, well, it wouldn't... Yeah, we're losing more employees then, really. And it's another one with red down. Fuck. Well, that's... I should have been paying attention to the ones with low black resistance. Well, it happens. Parker. Can I click on you? Someone with red damage, actually, someone with white damage try to, you know, suppress you, and I will do my best to keep you healed. This is not going well. You know what, Yumi? Even though you should be fine, back the fuck away. I'm not having this happen again. Okay, they're fine. Parker, please get the hell out of there. Trying to swarm everyone is an absolute pain. Are there any more? Oh wait, yeah, probably just the one over there. The two over there. Oh wait, no, just the one over there, yeah. So they're gonna deal with that easy breezy, no problem. And, only one death because Big Hammer. It is such... That is what I mean, it's nice and handy to just try swarming everyone. To just send everyone and swarm them. The enemy, but I mean, at the same time, that does cause things to be difficult to pay attention to. Very clearly. Well, that's just whatever. One death, not a problem. You know, back to business like usual. Oh yeah, and I guess, you can go down there. Oh god, I'm once again reminded that noon still technically can be a problem. Ah, what a shame. They will not be remembered. Oh, and that's down to 2 for some reason. Someone has fucked it up enough times for that to happen. Need to pay attention to that, because, you know... No, wait, if it's good, wouldn't it go back up? Yes. That's all we really need. Gotta make sure it doesn't go down to 1. Just so I don't accidentally deal with that situation, because that would, again, be a slight nuisance. Like many things in this game, not actually detrimental in the slightest, just somewhat irritating. Oh yeah, another reason to not want to get Crimson Dusk would be because that also means that I have to deal with Crimson Dawn. And they can be annoying depending on RNG. It's gonna be 11. That's going to be annoying. Okay, they dealt with that. Anxiety's music is gone. Thank you very much, game. 11. Good. Not melting love. Not like that would be an issue. Just means that the counter would be guaranteed to go down. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfect. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just pay attention to that. And, oh wait, did I not send... I've forgotten to do that at the beginning of the day. Well, that's fine, not a problem. And send you to there. Oh, you're the one that normally deals with the red shoes, huh? Alright, well that could be a slight pickle. Because if they don't get 12 PE boxes, then, that's another employee dead. Who's got the highest? Both of you have the same work success. Alright then. Try to not get someone infatuated. Because I know exactly who it is, and you know... Ooh, nice, good. That is good. Also good training. You, yeah, you have more red damage that I could utilize to help take down food chain. And what is this? 7, so the next one would then be... Alright, good. At least it is not the clowns. In fact, this is gonna be the easiest of the dusks, I'm pretty sure. So, just make sure the situation is handled. Pop you out. Everything is under control, nothing else to account for. All employees, all clerks are dead. So we are in the clear in terms of making sure to... Oh dear god. Well, let's just cross our fingers and hope that it does not happen. Oh god. If it was bad, then it almost would have certainly... You absolute failure. I should shoot you on spot right now. But I will not. Question is, am I going to have to end up? Yes, I am. Alright, R.I.P. Oliver. That also means that Meat Lantern is out of the picture in terms of handling, and I'll have to get a new one. That is... okay. I forget where I get Bear Paws, but I know at least when it comes to the gun, that is... I mean, the outfit, that is not a problem. Also, wait, what were they wearing? Fourth March Flame and Horn. Horn comes from I do not know. I'll have to figure out where all of that gear came from, assuming it's gear that I can, in fact, reclaim. Some of it probably not. But that is an RIP to Oliver. If I didn't shoot them now, I'd have to kill them later. So it's like, you know, no other option. Just gotta kind of do that. And yep, there we go. Good. Good, that does work. Last time it happened, and the first time it happened, I just simply was able to finish the day by the time they got there. That's actually a really good idea. Is when it comes to just intentionally have a low temperance employee as far away from the shoes as possible so that they're always the one to get sent on over. Yeah, no. I mean, it's not like they're really too much of a threat, but that is still a useful thing to do. I just thought of that. Go me. I'm the best. It does mean that we are down employees, so send someone over to Fairy Festival. Also, like, earlier in the run, and overall a good lot throughout the run, the game really wanted me to get Judgment Bird, or I mean, Punishing Bird, at least after I got Judgment Bird. Like, I kept saying almost every single day, punishing bird, punishing bird, punishing bird. When it came down to, the central command, sometimes I'd pull it, like, both polls, along with also Mountain of Smiling Bodies, which I was trying to stay away from until I got one of Gebra's missions. Oh wait, oh yeah, I'm missing these two. And I don't think I've ever gotten the other bird. So I don't know if it was trying to get me to get that bird at any point, but I think it was starting to coax me into getting Apocalypse Bird, which I read about when I was reading about Judgment Bird. And yeah, I would not want that. It's like, oh, Punishing Bird. Punishing Bird doesn't attack people, or at least isn't a threat if it breaches containment. So if you accidentally let it breach containment, so what? Just wait and let it go back. But no. If you have all 3 of the birds, if you have all of the Exodia cards, if that thing escapes, it's the fucking end. You can't pause. You can't pause in either forms of pausing. You can't speed up or slow down time, I'm pretty sure, either. And this fucking... I don't even know what Apocalypse Bird actually is like, but it's got the second to most health in the game of any anomaly, so that's very not cool. Also, howdy and welcome, Airline. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I am doing, we'll see in a moment. We'll see in a moment how I'm doing. This could either end up being really good or really bad. Okay. And you over... You're actually, you know, let's just make sure we send someone that doesn't dish out red damage. To, you know... To whom? I don't know. Send you. Let's see, once dusk starts, we can see what we get for midnight. And, I'm hoping for amber. Or, I mean, like, green could also be fine. However... Yes! Yes! Okay. We're in the money. We are in the money. Okay, send control team down to deal with this. Good, they're going that way. I will slow you down. Send these boys over here. Slow you down. Send you over here. This is also kind of a bit of a good test run when it comes to dealing with the food chain. That looks like it's going to take too long. Question mark. Oh wait, no, I can send you two over there. And that should be able to do relatively good damage. What about the others? Good, they are spawning in very optimal places. I can just, for the most part, get the drop on them. Okay. Hey, I'm just gonna send you over there, because you should be able to handle it. Endures red damage. Oh, well, that's just not very nice. All fine, though. And now you... They all can just get from your backside nice and easily. I believe that's all of them accounted for. They immediately I send them over. What? Hunter. Oh! Whoops-a-daisy. I did not see them there. Well, shit. R.I.P., you will not be missed. Though, unfortunately, that is, in fact, less red damage that we will be able to dish out. I completely forgot about down here. Whoopsies. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem with, having only one employee down in a non-powerful employee down in just one of these corridors. I very easily could just send someone from disciplinary department into, to deal with notes from a crazy researcher today's Shylock. I just don't, for some reason. Ah, beans. That's a second one down. Another one bites the dust. You two are, you're already working on suppressing, you're now working on suppressing. Make sure they don't immediately turn around. Good, that should be... Well, we're already at 3 deaths and we haven't even started midnight. That's great. They're overall expendable employees, so it should be fine. Probably could have waited for... Okay, yep, all good. Well, that's just great. You're all almost already at the end of the corridor. Not ideal, but I mean... Look, they're all dealing damage, and yep, no matter their length, all is going fine. You guys are from information team. I'm guessing there's just some clumped up that I can't see. Remember entrance exam you did? Got in? Oh, hell yeah! Dude, congrats. Oh god, wait. Are these two... Wait, why are they going over that way? Oh, what? That doesn't connect, does it? No, it looks like it does, but they're not going over there. Oh no, because I don't... well. Whoopsies! Okay, everything's going fine here for the most part. Wait, who still has notes? Okay, well, we're not going to return them because there's no point. You're absolutely smashing them. Kind of. Yeah, no, not really. This is going to take a little bit longer. Oh, okay. I'll just pay no mind to them, honestly. I do gotta pay attention to when they spring back. What? Oh, like, yeah. So there's a food chain coming in from over here. Actually, just gonna have them move back then, because now they're starting to pop up in other places. This may or may not take a bit. And to be completely honest, I did not realize just how absolutely beefy they can be. At least if, you know, well, we weren't immediately on top of them. Now there are some over here. We just gotta kind of be patient, honestly. Okay. No. Oh my god. Okay. Actually, no, this is not a good idea. All of you guys, just stay back. These two, since they're already, you know... Are you going for up there? That is another problem. Because now they're going for ones that are, Oh dear god. That they probably should not be going for. No. Okay, I need a status. Morty, where the fuck is Morty? And why is he almost dead? Ideally need to know where he is. Why are you just standing around? Oh, right, because I sent you down to, Oh god, aren't they going for that one? I wish I could instantly seek this employee, because I don't know where they are, and I would like them to go back. They don't end up dying. This food chain is almost dead, though, at least. Oh god, they're locked in somewhere. Or at least, that just... Well, that means that they are, in fact, with an anomaly. And if I don't see them in front of one... Okay, I feel like maybe the best plan when it comes to dealing with Midnight is to just not deal with Dusk. That might be my best bet, actually. Okay, they're all coming from the front, so, you two actually just, like, don't. I need to see where everyone's attempting to go, so that they don't run into their demise like these folks right here. And these two, they're just fine. They're able to tank it. They did tank it, so they should be fine right now. Oh my god. That's whatever. They're safe. So they should be safe in these rooms. Pretty sure the only times they do spawn in the main rooms is with Midnight. The perfect meal. Okay. All of them are returning. That is, you know, honestly quite perfectly fine. There's one over there. They're just going to go straight up and back there. Perfect. That is perfectly fine right now, at least when it comes to Morty. That is just alright. I think that might mean that they actually dealt with theirs. And now just, you know, you guys deal with them. Could possibly actually just... majority of you guys actually can get sent over there. Because they're all collected here, they'll go there. These guys are just going to deal with this. When it comes to this situation, that's just fine, I'll let them pass. This one is seemingly about to die. Where's Delilah? Oh wait, no, that's fine, just stay here. Stay. Actually, no, go in here. Yes, Frank can deal with them. This one's coming over this way, that one's about to burrow. Yeah. Look alive, gotta pay attention to where the fuck they're coming up from. One's right there. Don't know where you're going, but you should not. Actually, it would be ideal to try to snipe them from the... these longer hallways, mayhaps. Obviously, for the most part, they should still be able to take a hit. Which is absolutely great. You there, actually go finish them off. Go finish them off. But I do want to make sure, you know, that doesn't happen, ideally. Information team is all done with theirs, so... I don't know where the information team really is, so I'm gonna just keep them wherever they are for now. Safety team is fine. Central command. All of them seem to have dealt with the ones in their area, or they have since burrowed away. Ah, perfect. You stay there. You just head over this way, but both of them will stay in that room. Well, not Frank. Frank can engage. They should be able to make it, I think. Still the one over heading this way. Okay, pay attention to where they send you over there, but then you guys can... What are you, with the information team? Training team, alright. Head back. Oh, well, there with the training team, and then probably somewhere. Yeah, they're heading that way. Oh, come on. Oh, that's actually not... That's actually a good thing. Because then we can probably... actually send them up to over here. Is this perfect? Oh wait, oh nice, it died. Okay. So now you can just go quickly deal with them while they deal with at least one of these food chains. Meanwhile, that one's about to burrow. I'm gonna burrow. There's a food chain up there, but he's kind of just... Okay. See if you guys will actually move through that way to go deal with it. Food chain right here. They dealt with situations, and I'll move over here. Oh, another one immediately sprang up right there. So you two can go... Oh wait, no, wait, no. Battle pincer. That will just kind of corner them or whatever. Don't want that. We'll let that pass. I think that should be all the worms accounted for. Oh goodness. Why are they doing that? Didn't I tell them to... Oh, what? You know what? No. You. Okay. I thought they died. Okay, then the others go in there. I was like pretty sure that they should have been able to survive, but then they almost didn't, and I was like, ah, shit, did we lose another one? No. Okay, so up here, that's all good. Seems to be only 3 left. 2 left. Good. The 2 of them being the ones in this room. And then just a little bit of cleanup left. Oh, and the one over here. Okay, so 4 left. That one which will not be able to get destroyed this cycle. Okay, they're all good. Just, you know, have them return over this way. One sprang up over there. Unfortunately, not much that can be done against that one. Annoyingly enough, just kind of have to wait and kind of in a... You know, do that, do this, so you're not in a loop. There we go. They can very easily just get into an infinite loop, and it's like, why? slightly annoying, but you know, whatever. They'll live. Oh my god, just kinda gotta hope that they appear in optimal areas. Ay ay ay. Ooh, perfect. Now they can get got. You guys, I guess, you know, we'll reposition them all later. Right before the actual fight. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ. You absolute dipshits. I should just have them. So they're targeting when it comes to perfect food, and clearly also their counterparts. All of the Amber enemies is just so bad. It's like, no, deal with the one immediately in front of you that is most optimal to approach. Instead of just, unless I tell you otherwise. Some of them are from different departments, so they probably won't do what I say, but hopefully they do. Good. Good. Don't be a bunch of dipshits. Ah, my goodness. Oh, and now it shows up over here. Well, hopefully, yeah, there's not much I can do about that one. Okay, good, they dealt with that, but of course then they immediately leave, not dealing with the other anomalies. Strangely enough, whenever you, like, if they enter a room with an anomaly, they're almost certainly going to immediately attack it. But if you command them to directly suppress one, they don't do that. They just don't. I'm gonna send everyone back to their respective departments right now, I guess. Meanwhile, that one gets absolutely thrashed. Very nice. There isn't really too much of a point in trying to go for that one. Not enough time. Slowing them down did not really help. Where are they gonna show up? They don't seem to actually appear in these areas, which is, you know, nice. Okay, one showed up there, one showed up there. Only two left then, it seems. So now we just have to be paying attention to both of them. Down goes one worm. Where is it going to appear? But this is taking a lot longer than it really needs to. Send safety team and information. God, this is taking so much longer than it needs to. I'm not going to try to deal with the wormy boys, with these guys when it comes to actually dealing with Amber Midnight. I am not going to attempt that, to micromanage these guys. I'm just going to, well, I mean, unless they just can, unless within their positioning they can deal with it, then I mean, I guess maybe. That feels like quite the headache. And of course, right there, a place where I can't do anything to them. Oh, what the hell? Are you serious? These... They can't do shit? Only information team can do shit? Alright, well then, that is deceptive. Ugh. Not even gonna be able to get it done. Not even gonna be able to get there. Fuck. Wait, they're even... Oh, right, because they're still connected to God damn it, RNG. You know, I think I would have been better off with the clowns. Or, you know, you could have given me green to deal with for once, because I haven't dealt with green dusk. That would have been fun. Oh wait, oh. Technically in Central Command. Disciplinary team, you go kill them, please, and thank you. Ah, my god. Okay, never mind. I was wrong about the clowns. They are not, at least when it comes to terms with being annoying. It just so happens that, Food Chain is even worse. I mean, clowns might be more annoying to deal with it, but I mean... So howdy and welcome, Elijah. Gilly, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Yes. SCP management game with all the stress that you'd think would be involved. Especially considering the fact that, you know, I did not realize just how bloody annoying the food chain was. Oh, and of course it chooses this goddamn small hallway to go through when I actually have an opening. You know, I should probably start positioning some of my employees nearby the elevators. But I don't want to have to reposition them again. Well, actually, no. You know what, you guys just stay here. Oh. Perfect positioning! An area that I can totally actually attack. Well, they're the only ones, so it's just a matter of... Think the run is die? No. I'm not even at midnight. The run is not die. I have ended up losing 3 employees to accidents, and one of them just because I left an employee right here. They got eaten. One of them went insane. They got smashed in with a hammer. One of them I had to shoot because of the red shoes. Because the person that normally deals with the red shoes got their head smashed in. Like, oh my jeez. Stop appearing in the worst possible places. Ah. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna try to deal with the food chain when it comes to, dealing with oh my fucking god. Okay, you know what? Where's Frank? Frank, where are you? Oh, right, they're all the way up here. You guys can tank this, right? You guys can tank? I'm pretty sure they should be able to tank. What are you? Oh, come on. Central Command. Technically, it's in Central Command, so we'll just make all of these Central Command is the worst possible area in the goddamn game! It's just so long and big. Annoying. Yes, please and thank you, tank this. There we go. Now finish the job. Fuck. Okay, call everyone back so I just know where everyone is. And then it's elevator time. Or, well, after I send everyone once more to their respective... Oh, of course someone messed this up, so I'm not able to... Okay, well that's 2 that need to be accounted for. You know, there's a reason why with Central Command, I either just use... Well, For these two, I just directly send them over. For these two, I do the same, or I guess in this case, I could now send someone over from here, and then for here, I do the same, send one over, or just send someone from the other damn side, because at least these two areas are bloody annoying, and over here too, because they have to go all the way this way, all the way this way. Stupid. Also, howdy and welcome, Wonder Arc. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I know that it would, that for me, that does not appear to be the case. That's because that's right. I have already attempted this a few times yesterday, and first just getting to midnight has been an absolute pain. Oh well. Someone do Fairy Festival. I just gotta take it slow. Like, really slow. The problem is there's only 15 to 20 seconds. The problem is there's 15 to 20 seconds in which I am able to attack midnight before they spawn the worms and tunnel away. Which, of course, is a little bit of a problem. Okay, actually, right. Everyone, one's from your department. Go over here. Wait, no. I've got to assemble the dream team. You seem pretty damn good. You deal white damage, but you'll do. I'll just assemble them here, up here. That would be most convenient. The ranged boys would also be useful. Yeah. That I think is the general plan. Ranged boys and my elites. To go deal with this. So I am going to have to sift through everyone that has ranged attacks, and then everyone else we will send to the elevators. That is going to take a slight moment. But, this setup will make things hopefully easier. Let's say something about how apartment design, when there are two different mods that make it better. Modding community, this game is not. Yeah, honestly, like, if I have to do future runs, which, I mean, I think once I beat this ordeal, I should be able to go all the way to the end. I should be able to take it all the way to the end from there. However, if that's not the case, I'm just gonna make sure everyone, if I can, just have their Freischutz or whatever, and have everyone train, or at least, like, one way or another get to Justice 5, so that their move speed is actually good enough, and so that I can just send them over here with good speed. I made an elite. You go over here. You don't have a gun, you don't have a gun. And then once they've all moved over there, I'm going to move certain people to the... You look surprisingly happy for the situation that we're currently in. Yeah, and then, yeah, elevators. We are going to just abuse the elevators. And then, where's Dakota? Right here. And I'm pretty sure this isn't one of the main rooms. Well, we're gathering them all here, and then we will actually move to, I think this hallway, so that if they attack, well, no. one of the hallways might be a bit of an issue. No. If they move, I mean, it depends on where the worms pop up. I think I might just send them to an elevator as well. But that would be... Well, yeah, we'll send them to one of the elevators that everyone else is not, so it's easier to deal with them. Either this elevator or this elevator. Because then, if they show up in one of these rooms, I can just attack them. If they show up anywhere else, I don't care. And then everyone else placed on the remaining of these elevators, maybe even, here, and here, too, will then, if possible, they'll all be split up, and then, possibly try to do a little bit of crowd control with, or it might not even be worth trying to control, perfect food, or I mean, food chain. It might not even be worth it. Just simply due to how much health they have and how easily they can be spawned. It just simply may not be worth it. That's range. Oh yeah, and gotta make sure that I will place you, and I guess also, so you're the one that will take the damage. Him, on other hand, will sit in this elevator for the rest of his life at the current, assuming that, well, not the rest of his life, but the rest of the day, assuming everyone doesn't die. Which, will probably actually be the case. I think things will work out as long as I play carefully. There are no more clerks to potentially, release these two. And at least when it comes to Mountain of Smiling Bodies, still at 2. There probably has been like 1 or 2. Oh wait, right. There have been at least 3 deaths. Make that, let's just make that 5. But that's still a lot more deaths required for Mountain of Smiling Bodies to come out. And then they'd have to go all the way up here. And, that would take a while. So, kind of banking on that. Also, I guess, send you back in. Send you back in. The only time I have to do something like this, because I'll never be in a situation where midnight is a problem from there on. Okay, all of you, yeah, all good. 2 more slots, so then just send, I don't know, you. Just send someone from here. And then you will go here and just work on Pode. Okay. And you will also go to one of the elevators of shame. Yeah. Mountain wouldn't even be a problem at all because, yeah. 500 health with no corpses around? Not a problem. Well, there's a corpse here. But will he go there? Hopefully not. And then, well, yeah. Okay, believe now is about time that I can start sending everyone to elevators. Send you guys here. Yeah, no, realistically, there is... Because of how many I've allocated for this, there really is not a reason why I should be attempting to, do crowd control. There is not. Okay, so this is the main elevator that I'm going to use. If it shows up here or here, I will attack. Unless there is a food chain blocking this way, and it's here. So I need to make sure they all... Oh yeah, I mean, I get Dexter isn't even going to be getting in on the attack, so... sending Tim over down to the one elevator. Not much of a, you know, necessity, but I did it anyways. You guys get a move on. Okay, assuming I have done everything correctly. Oh, I know. Then you also go up there. Once they make their way over there, which I can use to just kind of sweep around and make sure everything's good. Oh yeah, you guys, you know, you can join up with Tim. Go give him some company. Ashley, you know, why not? Go over there too. You can huddle up and hope everything's okay. And you can be sacrificed. Oh wait, no, wait. I don't want that. You guys actually go to the exact opposite. So that you don't end up being sacrifices to, Mountain of Smiling Bodies, should he escape. I gotta make sure this is right. Even if it takes absolutely forever, I've got to make sure that this goes well. Because this has taken a while to set up. Partially because of, food chain being a problem. It actually would have gone a lot faster should it have been anything but, you know, was not the case. So all of my super soldiers are here, and ranged boys, as well as someone with, notes, but I don't think that really is gonna be, yeah. Ooh, increase in temperance. That is actually quite useful. Takes a certain amount of damage, they will explode. Wait, what if I try to return it? User will explode, okay. Who's got the notes, is the question. Is it Summer? Do you have the notes? Yes, okay. You're gonna sit out. You're gonna sit this one out. Because I do not need you to explode. Gotta account for everything. Because even though they realistically shouldn't be taking any red damage, at least the ones that are long range, you know, that's still may or may not be a bit of a problem. May or may not. Oh wait, did I send the one that was supposed to go work on Pode over to... Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna send them back. Send them on back. Okay, well, you will go here. You will be there. And then... yeah. So even with Temperance 4, they should all be able to survive a hit, which is why I made everyone have, I mean, Fortitude. What am I saying? I always mix that stuff up. Well, Fortitude. Okay. They should all be able to handle it, a hit, but ideally, they do not. Now, where... okay, that is one. The other one is going to show up where? Probably here. Okay, well, shit. Bad roll right from the start, but, you know, whatever. Of course, you know, they just sit there completely still, and then after 15 to 20 seconds, they end up spawning some wormy boys. That's already gonna be 4 of the wormy boys, though. So maybe I should actually even wait 2 cycles. If I wait another cycle and they spawn more worms, then they won't actually be a problem whatsoever. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, perfect. One of them is springing up here. And one of them is springing up there. Okay. We are not going to try to, you know, split them up, though. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, there should be an animation for it. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, hey, right, the one... If only they dealt black damage, because a lot of them are getting black, barriers. Okay. I am just going to pull them back. Even though, again, they could tank some, I would still ideally rather them not. Okay, nice. And yeah, again, now they're not gonna... They should not be spawning any more of them. Okay, they're gonna go back down. And seemingly, it seems to want to spawn here, but, no, in fact, they're actually just gonna... But I am just going to... make sure they don't spawn any more of the... I like how there's still just the normal music. Because, I mean, unless someone dies, of course, because, yeah, no, realistically, this isn't much of a problem. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Oh, wait, what? Oh, God, it's 1 each. Ah, beans. Okay, so that's another cycle in which... Okay, I thought that's what it meant. Okay, well, that's not exactly the greatest. However, as long as none of them take damage, none of the worms take damage, when one dies, all connected to them should die, at least assuming, you know, from what I've read on the wiki. So that should be fine. Now we just play a patient game. An extremely patient and possibly somewhat laggy game. I think part of it's laggy is because of fucking all my tabs on Chrome for goddamn. Why? Why do I do that? Okay. But, you know, now we can just kind of... Everyone should be safe. They do not go in the elevators. No one is dying, and therefore, no problems are actually happening. It's just going to take a while. It's just gonna take a bit. Just gotta wait for the right moment. Yeah, the amount of worms does appear to be causing just a tiny bit of lag, but they're also no longer spawning the worms. Okay, perfect. This is a new one, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. Now send them in. So that should only take, like 5 times? No, only like 3 times. Okay. Okay. Alright, no. We didn't need to do that, but to be honest, I got a little afraid, because I think the one time someone died was because of the eternal food. Fucking food chain. Well, whatever. They're about to back out anyways, so, you know. I don't think that does any damage. That's just an animation, but still. Just a little afraid. There's only atoms here. Okay, there's no point. I could, in theory, set. You know what? Test dummy. Test this out for me, buddy. Test it. Let me see. Oh, glorious lag. Oh, I love this. But it is a strategy that will work. Okay, yeah, no, the animation does not do any damage. It's just earlier it was because of a worm that I did not account for. This truly is gameplay. Let there be worms. Oh. Oh, that's fine. He's coming from that way. So now the plan will shift over to here. And I guess Adam can also come along. Yeah, Adam, sure, why not? Because they will then... Yeah, once he leaves, as long as they're still there, they'll shift over to this way. Of course, they can, again, they can tank it, but ideally, we just don't let that happen. Yes, whale on him! Go absolutely bananas. I love how, fucking nameless fetus weapon is just crying in the background. That shield only broke because of time. Same with that one. Okay, Oh, nice, perfect. There appears to be one about to spawn over there. Or that was the same one. Oh, even more convenient is the timing couldn't be any, like, kind of better. So let's just make sure that none of them have actually been taking any sort of, oh wait, right. Well, there's no way these guys can actually do any significant damage. Oh my life. I say as Heligun is actually, taking a bit of a spicy amount of damage as it is taking them quite a while. However, other than that, everyone has been doing quite fine, quite jazzy. Except for Daniel. Okay, well. That is overall a non-issue. Okay, yeah, no. We're about to deal with this one. It's about to leave. Oh, wait. Can I don't think this will slow it down, but, you know, at least try. Oh, it's almost dead. It is almost dead. It's literally on, like, 1 HP. Not literally, but... Oh, there's another one, but we can't actually... Ah, beans. You know what? You guys! Finish it off! You're helping! Oh wait, no. While the others are currently pinned down... Oh. That one's about to leave, but... Oh, yep. And there goes all the other worms with it. Yep, there's one. I believe that just died. Oh my, we did it. I mean, not quite we did it, but we are about to do it. And now our heroes can just... return to their main spot. Or not. Yeah, you know what? We'll just sit patiently here. There's still 2 rooms that we can work with. And then them. Okay, cool. That was a good plan. I abused the fact that the elevators are perfectly safe and there's no more clerks around. No wonder this is one of the easier ones. I just got impatient. Oh, yes, it's over. It's over for you, Anakin. Again, I don't know if the slow bullets actually do anything, but... Okay, nice. Yeah, and then of course, green, it would just probably take longer because you have to abuse elevator teleportation to kite around the laser before then going all the way into this room and then wailing. But wouldn't be the worst thing, though. Well, I mean, no, you'd have to make sure it's only ones with at least medium range is the problem. That's really the only problem. And then everyone else, you'd have to kind of, you know, kite in a different area. Oh. Oh, where is it showing up? Probably just, yeah, speed things up a little bit. Oh my god, it took quite a while. Part of it being explaining, part of it being, you know, dealing with the dusk worms, but, you know, I mean, at dusk, but it's almost over. We just have to wait for RNGesus. And you know what? They're probably going to be able to tank things, I would hope and assume. Yep. Everyone go in, finish the job. Team effort aside from the ones that got put in their little cubbies. Because they're useless or liabilities. Go team! Yeah, baby! Oh my god. Okay, before anyone dies to the fucking... Oh wait, right, yeah, no, they all immediately... Yes! Yes! Deborah, are you proud of me? I only lost 3 employees, and it wasn't even to the ordeal. Well, I mean, 2 technically were to an ordeal. And the 3rd was because of the death to the ordeal, but I did it! That was not nearly as bad. What was really frustrating me last time was how long it took. And, of course, I didn't know how to deal with Amber Midnight, along with, you know, getting the clowns and not knowing how to deal with them. Fragment of the Universe, I will take you. Easy clap! Give me all the one! Give me all the easy ones. Oh my god! Okay, well, I'm gonna keep playing, gonna keep streaming, and, you know, maybe we'll get the core suppressions down, because now all of those should be available. I don't know if I still have to wait for day 38. It said past day 37, so I don't know. But, you know, that's really now just the game plan, and then it's just the lower levels, hopefully getting ones that are super easy, or, you know, in the end, not problematic. Ah, yes! I am God. Considering how poorly last time went, like, my first attempt at it went, that was good. It took a while, but that was good. I should have checked how long the day took. I should have checked how long the day took. I wasn't paying attention. I can look at it in the VOD. I can check the VOD. Or, rewind. Rewind. It took 32 minutes, 6 seconds. Unpaused. Unpaused time. That's real time. Not fucking 32 minutes real time. Fuck. I mean, that's actually not that bad. That's like 3 times a normal day. Or, well, 3 to 6 times a normal day, depending on, you know, the situation and, you know. Because when it came to the welfare team's missions that were all time challenges, one of the, like, the last one you had to complete in, like, what, 8.5 minutes? You know, I made sure all of those got dealt with first try, but, you know, whatever. Keep on calling you A, but I think unit They might have become separate entities now. From the moment you began to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. I just wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you have differences, it's still important for you to witness the place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answer to these questions are what you must know. However, choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you, just try to support you, as my role here. Plus, I have seen many other exes who made it this far, and witnessed the innumerable amount of efforts and failures they made. Now you're here, traveling over it all and climbing it. Of course, I have kept all their data in my head. It's not my place to share it with you. The machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Alright. Cheesed! I know it's chest, but cheesed. Blue cheese, yes. It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good long look at this silence. Manager, have you... Oh yeah, so now we have to fucking sit through... We have to go through this and Deborah's core suppression thingy. So both of them are gonna have like a mental breakdown. Cool. Along with Tifereth. I'm gonna want to deal with those two first. Probably. Or Cheese. Just so I don't have to deal with Melting Love anymore. Although she isn't really a problem to begin with. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk the streets at the crack of dawn? I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. I mean, midnight did just happen, so I mean... Probably. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of Clyphos deterrence during off hours. Meanwhile, the employees are stealing themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. Are they gonna die? Or will they be blessed by me to be elites? And not die? Well, unless in a situation where resetting would be, well, not ideal because I'd have to do things over again and it was a tough situation. Like Frank was one of my first elites, but I would have easily let him die. I would have easily kept going if he had died in that situation. Would have been RIP to him, but assets are replaceable. I have got enough law points. I have got enough, I've got enough PE boxes. When the level of deterrence is weakened, powers of the suppressed origins will soon awake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Oh, how nice it would be to keep this tranquility. This sounded weird. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we be accustomed to the darkness to fully encounter the light? Good morning, please, sir. Ah, yes. Good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties as always. Mr. Chest, sir. I've been thinking, and I feel that I truly am lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive. Being assigned to this team, it's like a miracle. You know, brown nosing won't get you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do, Chest, sir. I mean, Just look at the department on the other side of your layer. Yeah, bruh. Just endlessly sending employee after employee to their deaths just to make the abnormalities suffer. Uh, how misguided she has become. Nah, that's not necessarily true. I just want to say I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now. Just, sir. Aye aye. Go get yourself ready for the day. Many days, I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for a Sephiroth. Never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad miss someone did. And I managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at all, I just can't help but think. What's the point of it all? Of course, I hoped to send them off in peace as they were just meant to die anyways. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. I've been playing the role of the good leader, knowing that it was all a falsehood. Yeah, I guess I will probably have to do... I'd assume day 47 would be when core suppressions for the last few Sephiroth would be available. Only problem is, it would most likely be a bit late to finish some of their missions, should I not complete them all before then. So I might have to do one more full run. That would take a while, but, I mean, wouldn't be difficult at all. Anyways. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who would expose every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system and plot. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. Who here does? I mean, like, 3 of my employees died to my own incompetence due to my own, shortcomings, me just not paying enough attention to the situation. And it kind of cascaded a little bit. And, well, assets are replaceable. The mentality this game gets you in is absolutely fantastic. The fact that, like, at a certain point I stopped giving most of my employees lob gear to begin with, aside from, like, 1 or 2 of them to make sure that at least someone can handle a tough situation, because I know that they're likely going to die. Or, like, I don't want to reset if some of them die, because that would be too much of a pain. And again, just the whole mentality of, they all spawn. I can hire them all with level 3 stats. It's fine if one of them gets got. I don't need to train them up anymore for the most part. Because back when they were all level 1, training them manually, instead of just using lob points was, you know, something I really had to pay attention to and try to think of. Not anymore. So afraid, Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. And I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears and help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. What? Hey, cheesed. We have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? Anomalies have gone out of control. I already handled it. I don't know what happened, but we need to retake control of the situation right now. You didn't want to speak with me. What's gotten into you, Gebra? You're able to control the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of Clifoth deterrence right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. We'll wrap things up on my side of the facility. Gebra, no one is allowed to touch the controller of Glyphosate returns without Lady Angela's explicit approval. You know that. So you don't want to do it? You little coward. Do you really think you can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die, succumbing to your fears like the servile bastard you are. Choking those sugar-coated words your employees feed you. It's been quite a while since I've been grabbed by the collar. Jeez. You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you're the one who understands me most amongst our Sephiroth. Weaken the Glyphosate deterrents. I'm just gonna stick with Cheesed. Even though, you know, it's a bit of a serious situation, we'll just call him Cheesed. Instead of just switching back and forth. What do you have up your sleeve this time, man? You want to ask for reasons again? After all this time? Gibber and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed, Gebra is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Gebra. You should know. You've seen her for yourself. Gebra has failed to control her immunity, and has now lost her way. What I'm saying is, she's not fighting for some grand ideology. She should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place. I can't seem to shake off this feeling that I'm the only one who just observes the situation from afar, not taking any action. I thought you enjoyed those kinds of things, Cheesed. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day, listening to your classical music. Would you think that I'm providing the right environment for you, no? Seems our conversation has run on longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrence. Flashback. Daniel, guessing this is Cheesed. Pretty sure I've also seen him in a, at least a silhouette in a just a normal story moment, which is interesting, although it is quite clear that he does have a bit more of a role in things compared to some of the others, at least the upper layer. And when I mean just making an appearance, I mean like in an important moment, not just kind of showing up to say hi or something. Alright, everyone. Let's make the best of today as all await. Open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is rather classy. Quite different from mine, however. Oh. That's a new one. I guess someone from one of the lowest level. Apologize. Didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. How did you get inside? Do I know you? Arrived from the head. Oh. So desperately looking for you all. Reason why I came all the way here is... Well, let's just say I've showed up to play my favorite music. Excuse me, you there, can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel. His name is Daniel. They used to call him the Drift King back in college, by the way. Daniel, is it? That name carries much more with it than you merit. I'd assume that you are the one in charge of this place. Open that section where the monsters of yours are locked up. just saw a moment ago. It's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite after all, asking you to open the doors. It's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist, just listen to me. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives, no? It's easy to point the finger of flame at the betrayer. Words. However, one never really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of the situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I'd never felt before. I faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities. I feel like I accidentally keep calling them anomalies and not abnormalities. Same thing. Yeah, I'd never experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this is the head. Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed for consoling myself, seeing that there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. So struck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. The body of mine is like a punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show, or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide, who can't do a single thing. All of this has been a serious shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. Alright, well I'll just have to suppress you then. The only one who survived. Saying there was nothing I could do, that I was too scared to bear it by myself. But I wanted to save at least a few of my coworkers. All those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm going to die soon too. Head is on its way to get you. I'll see you again in hell, eh, sir? Then we put him in a robot. Made their suffering continue. Hooray! For what end? I do not know. I don't think even A knew at that point. Or maybe doesn't even still know. I'm not sure. Was fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answers to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down the edge of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. But who the fuck is the head? There's the head and the eyes. I thought they were directly tied to the corporation, but they clearly are not. Something else. They clearly have a lot of control over the world. And, at least after that massacre, it seems they let us live, for some reason. So long as we comply with whatever guidelines have put into place, I'd assume. Well, that's frustrating. Last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel, he was intelligent and held a high social position. Showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had a sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality. But he chose us, not the wings. How amazing he once was, there's no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. seeing the dead bodies of his co-workers strewn about in front of him. Not even having the single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault. Unable to find any peace for his final rest. What? Alright. And now on to... Oh? Ah, because of... Right. You've returned. Did you have fun with your little journey while I was locked up here? Don't worry, I'm not mad with you. Oh, Sorrow, you see, finally I have come to respect you, for I know you never depart. It's difficult to perceive the flow of time here. Therefore, this eternity has saved me. Have you seen the turbid streams of the enormous river that cross the whole city? If you arrive downstream, after the raging rapids and serpentine current, you'll see a meadow that is enormously broad, but also tranquil. The land is bathed with all kinds of mud, sand, trash, and the residuals that have come from the upstream. What isn't caught by the upstream or midstream finally ends up here, downstream. Bear all the residues that easily pile up. One would need a strong back that doesn't easily break. I faced many wells here. I have to draw water every single day. It seems that the water level never lowers. What is a well? Well, so deep that it would be a hollow affair to reckon its depth. Very useful. This dude is like just emo to the max, but I mean he has been in this extremely dark area for like who knows how long. It's even hard to see in the department, honestly, like in game. It is the fountain relic of all humanity that has existed from the ancient times. Water from the well has never flown outside, ever. There had only been small ripples that permeated from the leaves that fall for the wind. Maybe it was an act of generosity towards those that are thirsty, so that they may sate themselves. It was you who made the bucket. What bucket? Alright, so something... So, well, I'm guessing that this well is important, clearly. Probably part of the reason why the corporation was built here, and then we made a bucket, quote unquote. All probably metaphorical stuff, but I mean, you know, made something to extract its use, or whatever. Left the duty of drawing water with the bucket to another. Don't ask for my name. Bina isn't the name of a person. It's a sad name of the place where one finds many graves. I'm the one who draws the water. Why have you come here, and what do you wish for me to draw? Okay, extract 5 or more ego of grade V or higher. Time for people to die! Time for people to die! So that we can get their ego gear back. Alright, easy enough. And now time for Gebra to have a breakdown. Oh my fucking god. I did not think that this would change so much dialogue. Oh boy. Oh man. Okay, so the question is... fuck. So we have 4 missions, but 5 days for the department. Or wait. Well, the amount of time left... Well, whatever. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. You know, whatever. Completing these missions is gonna be a bit of a pain, is all I'm thinking. and I probably will have to reset. Ideally after getting all of them. It ends on day 50, does it not? So, and we'll have to see how that works. Maybe there's less missions for this. Less, again, let's see. Y'all might have noticed, but we've never had this kind of situation before. Those monsters were supposed to be slumbering away, but now they woke up all of a sudden. There's no need to focus on what's caused this. You sure? I mean, yes, whatever caused this is ever approaching, and will inevitably get here, but maybe we should be prepared? I am prepared, I'm prepared, I'll be ready for whatever it is. I beat midnight. Okay, I just need a little bit, I just need to figure out a little bit of information, mount a strategy, and when bam, boom, we won't even need to use the rabbits, because the rabbits fucking suck. All that matters is that we solve the problem at hand. Let me add a few words before we jump into battle day. I don't need cowards in my department. Do not let any complacency waver your mind when you confront the monsters. You must arm yourselves with anger and pure anger alone to crush those monstrous bastards. If you object to any of this, I suggest you transfer departments immediately. I won't squeeze out a tear or mourn over you perishing without even your name being left behind. If you want your body and mind to stay comfortable, I'll kindly drag your ass over to the pathetic welfare team so you can chicken scratch your dishonorable name on the waiting list for department transfers. There's good reason why my department has far fewer employees than any other. However, I want you to keep in mind that this also means only the best have gathered here. Meeting over. We'll talk more when the situation has been sorted out. Miss Gebra, I think your mainframe has sustained too much damage. Maybe we should suspend the suppression operation for now? IFRF is investigating the cause of the situation right now, so we should be able to figure it out pretty soon. Pretty sure the cause is because Angela told Cheese to lower the deterrence. I mean, yes, there was already a bit of a situation before, but now there's even more of a situation. So, yeah, fun. Or maybe this is the same situation. Don't know. Doesn't really matter in the end. Things are getting bad. I don't need a break. I can still fight. In your condition... Shut up! I said I can still fight. Oh? 31 ego damaged. 17 employees dead and counting. Your body needs 5 or 6 parts replaced or repaired. It's not thrilling to look after a machine who behaves like a child in a temper tantrum. However, the Sephiroth in the middle layer apparently could not keep you on a leash, so here I am. You. Well, this is the water that was in need of extraction, I will just say, even if that is not the case. That is why he is here, I will say, even if that is not so. It just makes sense, to be completely honest. Oh, poor little thing. Look at yourself. There was a time when I had a pinch of admiration for that fire in your eyes. Now even that is smothered with ire and madness. It is such a shame that the both of us are locked up in this dungeon. However, I do not bend over or break my back at you, at the very least. Imagine we will no longer have to face off with our lives at stake and be at each other's throats like the past, but... I'll say this for you, pitiful thing. Stare directly in the object of your anger. The edge of the blade that has lost its way will be unfathomably blunt, for there will be nothing but void to slash, no matter how much the blade is sharpened. I hope you don't think I get some kind of satisfaction out of this, seeing my once earnest rival now looking as pathetic as a dog. I have decency, you know. Cutting, slashing, throttling, trampling, destroying. Sometimes I remember the faces of those who showed me true kindness. If I could just get the smallest trace of a taste of revenge upon those monsters who stole their smiles, their happiness, their future, my sword and my spear would never stop their flurry. I see people dying in my blurred vision, always torn apart by monsters. Those dying faces differ from time to time. Sometimes they're strangers, sometimes ones I miss dearly, and sometimes I see Christopher or Miss Isabel. Whoever they were, I'm filled with agony for them. Looking at my paralyzed leg and my severed arm, I scream and curse my weak body in a fit of rage. Then I black out. I'm so sick of this darkness. It's impossible to fight with such low manpower. I cannot approve your proposal. Please reconsider. Why should I approve an operation that will so clearly end in failure? If manpower isn't the issue, I can make up for it. If they're too weak, I'll make up for that too. There's nothing in the rules against the Sephiroth utilizing ego, too. If you so wish, then I won't stop you. Familiar grip, the right weight, and practice form. This feeling is so distinct that it pulls me right back into the right path. Away from straying to wander, just like a road sign. I completely lose track of time when I wield my weapons. It's kind of funny to see Tifereth and Sheezed with bewildered faces when they witness me return from battle covered in blood. No matter how hard I stab and break those monsters, they'll recover sooner or later. Some of them wail and others scream. In battle, I also fracture and break some of my components. Those are soon replaced and repaired. What a perfect little hell, just for me. Oh boy. The head again. Missing your arm? Here it is. Think of it as a respectful gesture to a fellow warrior. Leave you with one of your arms intact. I doubt she expected this. Tragedy she would bring here, caused by the oh-so-great ideology of hers. I don't know if it will ease your pain. This happens quite often, more often than you may think. It's no less common than, say, a little seedling getting trampled to death. I must admit that you're quite the tough sprout, however. You even managed to thwart my plans a little. I never expected you would kill 2 claws, stop all the monsters. Finally come to face me and give me a fair fight. By the way, about those monsters. I cannot deny that they're astonishing things. Even after plowing through the hallway of your friends, they never soften nor tired. Seems you aren't much different from them, now that I ponder on it. Alright then. You can still manage to hold a weapon and stand up with your own 2 feet. Then come at me. Will not be broken. So at one point, the head just kind of came and attacked Corporation and, well, clearly caused a fuck ton of damage. Wiped out the entire welfare department and assumedly also almost all of the upper layer. Meanwhile, well, if that's the same instance, then Seems Gebra was actually managed to stop things. And if that's in the past, then I would assume this probably was also before she became a Sephiroth. To which she was quite strong back then, if I am correct about that. Can't get rid of those damn monsters. Destroy the whole company myself instead. Finally, my aimless wrath can crumble with it, and the rest beneath the earth forever. I even lost a damn arm. Now that's a normal arm, not a robot arm. Among the many fixers of the back streets, she was one of the few who could go toe-to-toe with the head and claw. She was called the Red Mist amongst the backstreet denizens. It was a name she earned protecting us from all kinds of threats and maneuvers from the outside. Michelle's betrayal led the eye to the den we hid in, and the head mercilessly threw their claws at us. Mercilessly threw. Oh. Instead of dealing with the Red Mist directly, the ever-cunning head unleashed the unstable abnormalities to slaughter us. The abnormalities were out of control, tearing apart our comrades who screamed in agony. All the while, the claws sniffed out their prey and snatched it. The whole situation was beyond what she could handle by herself. She gave it everything she had to protect us. She lost an eye. One of her arms was severed, and she had numerous deep scars all over her body she could no longer heal from. Yet she didn't give up. Eventually, her efforts saved B and I from death. I'm going to assume the letter names are, a part of the 26 singularities, which I would assume are the ones that followed A in his ideology. What was it? Stemming from the idea that humanity was losing something, I believe. Something of the sorts. Cadaver demonstrated the horrendous, unbearable situation she went through. After a long time had passed, her eyes opened again. However, her anger that had lost its focus dragged her down, deep to the bottom. I had to reboot her many, many times. Okay. I kind of feel like... Yeah. Wait, so that means... Yeah, sure. We'll go with Record Team so that we can get that mission. Record Department. Got 3 core suppressions to deal with, of which, can only deal with 1 at a time, so that is, I guess, what we'll be doing. Oi, oi, oi. At least at the bottom layer, we have Lady Facing the Wall and Fragment of the Universe, 2 texts. I do not need to care at all about down there. Okay, this shouldn't be that bad depending on the situation. Just, slap these 3 here. Key or higher. Okay. you know, for the most part, we're just gonna replace them with just normal peoples. Don't care about giving them gear because the situation does not call for it. Alright, so the question is, what gear was lost? That's of no importance. Let's just look at the heaps. Don't even want to do that. This is easily doable. That would be easily doable if I got them killed. I could just up and kill them, actually. That will be the plan then, I guess. I don't know, what am I? Oh yeah, I did lose. Okay. I'm gonna save that because I'm not sure if it would, you know, count towards this. I don't actually have money he's. Okay. But we've got, you know, the first thing, egoless. All of these ones, for the most part, sanguine desire, yeah, we can do. At least for today, I can just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no, that's not at all. Wait, go back. That wouldn't solve the issue. Okay, well, actually, no. You are useless. Put you there. You three are useless. I'll find the other one that I removed from. You take this. And we also might as well give a suit to one of you. That is gear, so that will count as 2 for both, so both he gear. Orga and Rose, so that would be 4. And then you, I will give this for a 5th. Easy as that. And core suppression. Who do we want to suppress? Oh wait, right, that completely removes, level 10. Level 8 plus to meet the, that's bad. That's once again midnight. Okay. Well, also, all of these have been. I'll neutralize Geber's core. Oh god, okay. Which one do I want to do? I mean, I guess Tiffref would probably be, but Meltdown level 10 or meet the energy. But we only have to reach level 10. It doesn't matter what's actually happening in the department. We don't have to reach the energy quota. We could do that rather fast by just sending them all to their respective areas and not giving a flying fuck about meltdown levels. Which could end up being a problem, but I just gotta rush. I just gotta go fast. I got to go fast. I've got to go crazy. I've got to just... oh boy. Okay, let's reset all of these back to their place, you know. You for you for one of you, yeah, both there. Okay. All of these boys are... well, we'll have Frank for the sake, and Christopher, you know, we'll have Delilah, all for the sake of making sure that, you know, if, you know, can, you know, be somewhat safe. Then you can deal with them. We need someone of Fortitude 5. And then everything else is, you know, just inconsequential for the most part. Oh boy! Wait, also, oh, Orga. Why are you, I guess you were a part of that team. Well, for this day, we'll replace you here. Is that really a good idea? We just need to kill Orga, Courtney, and then, well, either way, one of the departments is gonna be a bit low on staff, but that is fine. That will do just okay. Okay. Oh boy. I wonder what also is going to potentially happen at the same time. Oh boy, ain't that... Oh my goodness. Ain't that fun. Okay! Let's do this! Starting off... Oh, the mission isn't available. Oh, that's a yikes. Well, it's easy enough to deal with. You know, once we get these cores suppressed, and as many missions as we can get done, we're probably gonna need to restart anyway. So you know what? It's fine. That's fine. Someone just work on Fragment. Doesn't matter who. Someone work on Lady Face the Wall. Berry Festival. You. The Red Shoes. You. Mountain of Smiling Bodies. Delilah, get your ass over there. And while you're at it, get up there too. And Summer, go over there. Oh, I know, Summer's going. Okay, well then, it will be, I guess Frank will go and deal with today's Shylock. I don't think... Well, I mean, they can deal with today's Shylock, so we'll have them deal with today's Shylock. Yeah, sure, that works out. And yeah. Larry team will have, you know, Frank deal with this situation that are going on over there. Yeah. Okay. They should be able to handle the situation no matter which one it's at. And Christopher, where is Christopher? You go help out an all-around helper. Just gonna, you know, utilize as much space as possible. We're not gonna be able to deal with nothing there. We might be able to deal with the piano. Welfare team, how good would you be able to deal with it? Sloth Tiger probably could do quite well. We are going to avoid Melting Love, most likely. Because that just isn't exactly a good situation. You know, generally speaking. And we probably are going to want to kill off the employees again, because we are assuming there are ordeals, which I do believe there will be. Or, well, yeah, there will be. There's going to be that to deal with. Let's just see. Is normal, yada yada. Okay, it does not matter. Need someone with a, you know, nice high result. So send May over there. Send someone to the King of Greed. Someone to deal with, send you over there. Nobody can deal with these two, unfortunately. Nameless Fetus, we're still not going to work on, because, yeah, Nameless Fetus. Nor Queen Bee, because Queen Bee. I'd rather keep deaths to a minimum. We do only have 150 law points, after all. And I say that with full seriousness. I want to make sure I'm saving them for when I really need to. So, yeah, no. If the situation is a little rough, I ideally, have enough to spend. Oh, and we did not make anyone who can work on... Oh, wait, so all immunities are gone, so Meat Lantern... Oh, sheesh. I did not account for that. Hopefully he doesn't. And if he is a problem, he won't be a problem, because I can just send people to suppress him, ideally, if anyone is in the way, someone with a ranged weapon. I can just send someone to suppress. So it's not an issue. Okay, is that everyone? Possible. I believe so. And we're gonna, like, almost immediately want to, go again. Yep. The dawn situations we may or may not, want to... We may or may not deal with dawn and noon. But for other than that, we're not dealing with the situation in the slightest. We are not. We are just not. Okay, Fairy Festival. I don't know who I sent to Fairy Festival, but I mean, I think Noah worked on the red shoes, and then... Who the fuck was just working on Fairy Festival? Where have they gone? Well, whatever. The fairies are, fairies are gone. I can send them right back on over. Oh, Summer's over there for some reason. Well, you are actually going to be working on Fairy Festival. Oh. Right back to today's Shylock. Anyhow, I guess we can try to quickly send Daniel on over to work on that. It's not exactly a bad thing to attempt. Where's the other one, by the way? There should have been two. I mean, I guess maybe we already dealt with it. Hooray! I'm going to assume things are fine. Are they going to be able to make it there? They will. That is the only thing, is when they're coming out and there's anomalies and abnormalities in the area, that could be, it's a bit of a slight issue, but I mean, it shouldn't be an issue for the most part, I would think. Should not be an issue. It's gonna absolutely rush this, because if I have to deal with midnight again, it's like, I know how to, but I don't want to. And should probably be killing off employees because of that. So let me get to work with, doing just that. Execute as many as I can so that, come dusk, not a problem. Because they can and will be a problem. We need as little threats roaming the facility as, is reasonable. is out and about. That is, you know, pretty okay. They all should be able to, you know, handle the situation just fine. You know, we might as well allow this one to be handled. This one is clearly being handled. You will die. I don't even know if Dao is roaming this area. Facing the wall, go back there. Yeah, I think they actually, yeah, no, they went up here. Cool. Okay, Frank is handling that. Cool, yeah, at least when it comes to these, they can handle it just fine. I'll be honest, I actually have no idea what happened. Like, I'm pretty sure the Clyfoth counter, when that goes down with the meltdown, what happens is, you know, the Clyfoth counter actually, it ticks down. But it's like, I mean, if it doesn't have a counter, does anything actually happen? I've never bothered testing that. Everyone just go do what you do, don't pay any mind. Well, I mean, I guess you can pay mind because he's right on top of you. Or, you know, if you decide to do that before going to Scourge Girl, you know, that's perfectly fine. In fact, you know, do that. Do that. That is, you know, actually ideal. Take the moment, take the opportunity, roll with it, you know, whatever. Situation is under control. Got Red Noon. That is, the Clowny Boys. They will not spawn. They won't spawn the clowns until they actually, die, I believe. So if I do decide, if one of them does end up dying, or I do decide to let someone kill them, then, you know, I'll just have to pay attention to that, but that is really it. Delilah is not injured. No, they are not. Situation is under control. Okay, nice, they're going into there. Okay. Back. I think we are. Yeah. Oh, you got me. Things seem to be going fine, but at the same time, I don't see how that's even possible, because it looks like my internet is doing absolute dog shit. Oh wait, no, there we go. Still does not look like it is doing fine, but if it is actually doing fine, then I mean, sure. I don't know why My fucking adapter and OBS both just break. Yeah, no, there we go. Just fucking breaks. Just fucking breaks. It could not detect problem. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? There is very clearly a problem. Well, for now, somehow, seems things are fine. So I mean, whatever. We roll with it. Where was it? What was I doing? Okay, they're dealing with them. Still seemingly only one of these clowns. At least until another, shows itself. That is all just fine. Okay, nice cheer. Oh, there they go. Oh, one of the cheers for the beginning is right here. You go over there. The other cheers is literally right there. Okay. Very nice. Oh god, they're going for... They were going for nothing there. They were trying to fucking end the run. Very kind of you all. Okay. Frank, you can go back here. Okay. Everything is going fine. Like, actually... Frank... Here... That... you can actually go deal with the two out in here. Oh, it's just Podai. Well, beat his ass, but like, I mean, it's not an issue. I did not think there were 3 of them. I should have made extra sure, but I mean, inconsequential in the end. I think he might poof though at this rate. Yep, he's going in. Oh, that's him. Okay, cool. But he did poof actually. Not great. Just gotta find him again. Okay, he's going for the red shoes. Damn, that's not great. I have to send them up. Forces are a little spread thin. Okay, today's Shylock will be dealt with nice and easily. Red shoes will be dealt with. Smiling bodies. I'm just going to have to... I mean, the situation can be handled fast enough. Deal with them first. Foreskin murder and Pode, easy enough. Okay. And behavior adjustment. We're on a panic if ordered to return behavior within 30 seconds. Okay. And we can send Tom to use it, and then just, you know, after X amount of time, have him return it. Luminous Bracelet. Continue to recover as well as HP, will die if any attempt. Okay, but that's all. Where has not dropped certain... Okay, yep. Just send Parker over to deal with it. Queen Bee. Okay, what are these stats for Queen Bee now? Just needs to be at least... Just needs to be at least. So, high insight, that's perfect. That is perfect. But just in case, I am going to... send everyone, and they should have enough stats, you know, easily to deal with that. It's over the department, right? Yes, so just in case, we will evac the department and kill off any employees. Still another one? Question mark? Okay, no. Go. Cool. Okay, so this one just have to wait 30 seconds. This one can do immediately. Okay, Harmony, the skin has in fact been dealt with. Oh, that means that I need Delilah to immediately start heading up. Okay. Doubt has been dealt with. Christopher, you can do repression work. Yeah. So far things are going well. We just have to make sure that once midnight comes around, depending on what it is, you know, that we just account for it in a way that will allow us to, you know, not die. Okay, we'll wait, you know, at least a decent bit. Don't think there's any actual consequence for not returning it, but you know, well, at least, well, if they go insane, there will be consequences, but that's not really a consequence. So this apartment's down, this apartment's down. That's down. I want to start making sure that this is the case. sure there's nothing I end up forgetting. Good would end up being 17. That's a bit of a yikes. Once those two are done, I gotta send them over just in case. Still a few employees roaming about, but I'll find them eventually and pick them off. Okay, registers should be good, yeah. Or wait, no, 17 out of 22. That is still within range. All good. We can recall the ones that had left. Yeah, at least until dusk rolls around, and then immediately after midnight should be fine. I think, since yeah, clearly there isn't actually anything that's getting in my way, like directly, like there have been with some others. At least it doesn't seem to be the case right now. Okay, dusk, that is a little issue, but I think I'll try to make it to just be a bit more careful about this and set things up in a way that will work just fine. Would they be able to deal with... no, Frank is not far. Frank is right over there. We will have Frank rush on over. Because yeah, we want to have just send everyone in like immediately once dusk triggers. That would be ideal, so then that it would immediately be close to queuing up the next level, which would be midnight. However, ah, fuck, if it's green midnight, this might just be GG. Oh no, I didn't think of that possibility. Portrait. No one is already at the portrait, right? So yeah, I did not account for that. Yang. Okay, we just have to apply it and then immediately remove it. Like, immediately. Then you. Word of aspiration. When it's ordered to return without attacking. Okay. And we'll just, not remove it at all, ever. Because I'm pretty sure it's inconsequential. Everyone has been accounted for with this meltdown. Aside from, you know, you, which, you know, get on in there. Everyone accounted for. We don't overshoot or anything. Ah, Parker has died. I accidentally let it on for too long. Oh, we also gotta make sure to return this. That is a shame. Whoopsies. Also means that we can now return this. Yeah, that is, yeah, a bit of a yikes, bit of a whoopsie. But in all honesty, whatever. That's fine. That's okay. We can handle it. Not like they were important at all, you know? They really were not. Oh shit, that already went down. A tick. Okay. Really gotta be paying attention to that more. Because if they escape, that's just game over. Or at least, probably. Okay, then we'll wait out for everyone to be done. Before sending just immediately a bunch in. Okay. We're gonna go into midnight a bit blind, though. But dusk will certainly make travel a bit difficult, so we ought to go for it right away. Or we could have them be in. That's fine. We probably shouldn't have these boys in the hallways. This is 7, then 8. We'll have 2 more after that. It's a bit of a yikes, honestly. A little bit. to be paying attention to the hallways. Oh, Judgment Bird did not like that. Are you for real, Dakota? How the fuck did you mess that up? Okay, we're just gonna have to hope that that doesn't, you know, come into play anymore. God, I just realized. Food chain, and then, oh, we actually still get a little bit longer. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, I guess we're not going for Forsaken Murder. You two, what are you doing? One of you go. What do you want to root for? No, you are not. Did you not hear me? I said to move to that. Oh. You know, I said to move to that one. See if they can safely make it over there. One's up there. That's perfectly fine. They're inside there, and they'll be able to tank it, but I will have to make sure that I pay attention to when to pull them out. The door's way over there. I'll just let them wait. Not a good idea. Okay. For you, just you can tank it. Go into here. Yeah, all fine. Not really though. You're gonna immediately move on out there just in case it's still around. I think he'll immediately just shoot from the backside. I'll just have to pay attention to that. Funnily enough, just so happens to be exactly enough to pull this off. Oh, never fucking mind. Oh no! What level is this? What Roman numeral level is that? Because once it fires up, we are dead. Robid, Duberal, VIII. 8! Oh no, wait, it is 8. And no, shit, stream's lagging again. Wait, does that mean we're at yeah, we're at level 8. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh shit. Might be dead. Oh shit. Gotta send in a sacrifice. I just think it's over, though. Frank, we need you. Frank! Oh, it's fine. Oh, nameless fucking fetus. A real adjustment again. Oh god, they're getting hit by... Ah, shit. Didn't account for that. They're the one being hit with all that black damage. Yeah, well, they were gonna die anyways, most likely. This is unwinnable. Everything's breaking. I might do more of this on my on stream, or I might just do it on my own. But regardless, my fucking why internet, why? I've got a little teeny tiny idea though. If I can just get on in there, get on, come on. I wonder what its priority will be. Come on. Come on, come on. With the disconnect. Alright. I don't exactly understand, but it's still not working great. Or maybe it's... No, it's good now. Stabilizing. Whatever, just hopefully things solves for next time, whatever. I'll just use both the adapters now. God, yeah, that did not go according to plan. However, I did... Oh my fucking... I hate this so fucking much. What is going wrong with it? Like, what the fuck is going on? Shouldn't be being a problem, but it is. Well, either way, thanks for watching. May or may not, do some more of this on stream. Oh boy, I only got one day done. Of course, that one was quite a long day, and then there was a whole lot of dialogue after. Before, Oh, I got the worst RNG. It was going perfectly fine for the most part up until... Okay. So obviously, I was thinking that immediately after dusk it would be dawn. It would be midnight. So that's why I queued it up the way I did. But what I didn't know, so I do know that it's always level. That's always level 8. But I thought that it was at level 7, so that the next one after the one I was doing would end up being another ordeal, of which it was green. So that's just literally a loss. There's nothing I can realistically do about that unless I deal with the ordeal, which like maybe I could do, but like at the same time, no, I already dealt with midnight. Fuck you. So instead, since clearly there aren't any actual obstructions to my run, aside from the fact that, the whole central department is cleaned out, which isn't even an issue. Uh, what I'll do for next time is just simply take it a bit slow for the beginning, and then, once dusk happens, if it's not meltdown level 7, I'll let it happen, and then, do the whole same thing that I was planning on doing, queuing up to immediately pass on to the next level, and then another level, so that midnight would happen, and then uh I mean, that's still not the best idea because of how big of a meltdown it would end up being. However, all I would then need to end up doing is simply getting one more level, which shouldn't take long once everyone finishes. Once certain one once some get finished up. And then I just end the day. So it doesn't matter if certain ones escape or certain things start happening as long as I get it done. That's the plan. Is once midnight happens, I go from max level 7, that would then in one translate to 8, aka midnight. But I set it up that it will almost immediately go to level 9, and then I just clean it up from there and finish the day. That's it. And then literally the welfare teams will be the exact same, except easier. I just need to make it to midnight and get the quota, which I already got the quota way earlier, and getting to midnight is a walk in the park. Or at least, not an issue, as I've clearly already been capable of doing that. So that's the plan for next time. And then, of course, suppressing Gebera will be, I don't know how that's gonna go down, but it shouldn't be that bad. I would hope. Shouldn't be that bad. I don't know what she's gonna do, but it shouldn't be that bad. But for now, that's gonna do it. So hope y'all enjoyed, and yeah, see ya.